Red 11, standing by.
Red 5, standing by.
Lock S-foils in attack position.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of the podcast with Josh in person. He's sitting next to me.
I'm hugging him right now.
And he's touching my genitals.
Yeah, it's happening.
Someone call for help. 911 preferably.
So 6. That's how many have you you've been doing one per week? Has that been consistent or?
Not really.
No.
Not really at all.
So it's been about 2 months.
Yeah.
Still not bad. Still not bad.
Yeah.
It's like 3 per month.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do them as long as people actually want to listen to them. But if no one actually wants to listen, then probably wouldn't do them. But I guess people are listening, which is impressive. So thank you all for coming out and listening to my bullshit.
Yeah, what was the last one we did? It had 38 views in a day.
Yeah,
that's pretty
crazy.
Considering.
Yeah, considering we're just bitching at each other about Batman versus Superman.
Well, that was what everybody wanted to hear during that time, so I don't want to talk about that, though.
No, I'll fuck your world up. Fuck your world up, son.
Oh, I was thinking I definitely want to talk about Team Cap and Team Iron Man.
Deal.
The problem with discussing that is there's I don't know how they're gonna do it in the movies, or the movie. I don't know if it's gonna be we need to register, we need to be publicized, all that stuff, or
it's hard to really decisively say.
Or it's just gonna be a Bucky-thon.
Because for all you know, Captain America is being accused of child molestation, and I'm over here, Team Cap, and he's over there banging kids.
Good point.
So, or vice versa, Team Iron Man, we put iron dongs in kids.
Well, from what I remember of the Civil War, it was they register because they're mutants and they have the capability of killing people in towns and cities and all that stuff, which...
Babies.
I guess I kind of get that, because, you register for guns, stuff like that, so...
Guns are registered?
Normally. But I guess on the flip side, if you're registered and the government can publicize your information, then the villains know who your identity is.
Yeah.
And that kind of kills it.
Exactly. All it takes is one good hacker, and then all of a sudden, Captain America's sitting at home having a beer, and fucking people bust through his door and rape him to death. So,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for real.
It's gotta be child rape each time.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty bad thing.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
So, it's one of the worst things I could think of.
Mm.
Team Cap.
Yeah, I think in this circumstances, still go Team Iron Man, just because, if you have a gun, you're supposed to register for it. Guns kill people. If you can kill people, you should be registered. Well, I mean, that's kind of a difficult scenario, though, because, there's some stuff that you learn, like martial arts that Merczateer and I have done. It's, meant to kill people, but we're not registered because we know martial arts.
Yeah, and we're not going around killing anyone.
Exactly. So, yeah, that is a difficult situation. I don't know what to say about that. I'm going to go with Team Neutral.
I'm saying Team Cap just because from the trailers, it kind of seems like Iron Man is honestly a little two-faced in a way.
That's a good point.
Contradictive of himself, because he's always the loose cannon and he's always the douchebag and he's always wreaking havoc. I mean, look at fucking, what was it, Iron Man 2?
Mm-hmm.
Where he throws the party and then starts going crazy and breaking shit, and then Don Cheadle comes out and slaps the shit out of him. He's like, knock your shit off, bitch. And then all of a sudden now he's in Civil War. He's like, no, we need to be registered. Yeah. They need to watch over us. Really? Because you're the fucking epitome of following the rules, Tony Stark.
Maybe he feels like he needs to redeem himself. Because you remember that was that vision he had about all these terrible things that he was going to cause. So he thinks okay, if I be a goody two-shoe, I'll be in good shape and I won't fuck everything up. Because that's kind of what the end-all be-all, isn't it? Is something terrible is going to happen in Age in the not Ultron, but
Age of Ultron was trash. God damn.
But the bigger guy, crap, not Vision. You know, the really big space dude that's supposed to be coming at some point.
Yeah, Thanos.
Like, Thanos plays a part in in Iron Man.
Yeah, the Infinity Wars.
Yeah. So he kind of had a vision of that and probably thinks that he just wants to prevent that. So maybe that's why he's being so good now.
Yeah, but registered or not, this, you really think Thanos is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow fucking rules?
Yeah.
No, he's gonna hack the fucking database. He's gonna find out where every fucking one of the Avengers lives, who they are, and then he's gonna bust down the door and stomp on them.
Yeah.
Like it's no different than fucking, when Navy SEALs take pictures, all their faces are blurred out. Next thing you know, Taliban's looking them up, and 10 years after the fact, they're kicking down their doors, killing innocent Navy SEALs that are, out of service and, haven't been in a uniform in a while. It's done. It's over with. That shit happens, though. Terrorism's bad.
It is bad.
That's why we're sitting here podcasting with an AR-15 on the table.
There is literally, dude. So I came over. I had no idea. Dude, Merczateer is hardcore. It's like hardcore Henry over here.
Only way cooler.
I don't know, man. Hardcore Henry's pretty damn cool.
Shut your common
Have you
mouth.
seen that movie yet?
No.
It's like really good.
I'm not really super into the first person thing. Like when they did Doom.
It's disorienting.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
You're just like,
Yeah.
Nah.
No, man. This thing weighs more than I do. Yeah.
That's probably legit.
Really cool, though. I like it.
That's right, people. We're podcasting while Josh plays with firearms.
Yeah.
This is how I die.
I'm gonna put it down lightly so it doesn't mess the microphone up. What do you think of the new X-Men coming out? X-Men Apocalypse.
I can't really formulate an opinion simply because I have never seen any X-Men other than the first one that came out.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh man, you got a lot of catching up to do.
Yep,
Holy
I know.
crap! Well, I want to see it because I really like Olivia Munn, and she's gonna be in it.
Poe Dameron's in it.
Poe Dameron's in it. Yep, and then you got Sansa from Game of Thrones. So I think it'll be good no matter what.
No, it looks good. I don't know much about it because I haven't really seen any of them.
I think you only really need to see like First Class and the Days of Future Past. I think that's what it's called.
No, I mean I should see all of them. Like I like Wolverine. Like he's probably my favorite X-Men.
Yeah,
I
but
like Hugh Jackman.
They basically recreated the timeline to pretty much say all the Wolverine movies didn't matter. like they had Wolverine go back in time and he changed everything. And so it's almost like an alternate timeline from X-Men 1, 2, and 3 and other Wolverine movies.
I thought they went back in time, and this one was back in time.
So
Like
Days of
everyone's
Future,
younger.
exactly. So Days
Okay.
of Future Past, they go back. Wolverine goes back in time, and it's like he does all this stuff, and then he goes back to the present. But everyone's like, "Wait, so what happened between his past and his present?" So they're recapping everything that happened in between. I guess it's weird. X-Men is gotten into a weird series. Like
It's like Spider-Man. There's too much,
really.
too many start overs, too many actors. It's just getting fucking annoying and old at this point.
They just gotta give it back to Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back. God damn it.
Yeah, for real.
I'll be a lot happier when Marvel has everything. I'm surprised they got Spider-Man. How did that happen? I don't even know.
I think Sony is still. Don't quote me on this, but I think Sony still has the Spider-Man name, but Marvel has now the rights to use it. I think that's how it goes.
Weird.
Yeah, it's something fucking strange. Like you got to think because I don't think they technically got Punisher back, but the Punisher is in the Marvel series, obviously with Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that one yet?
The show or
Yeah, season 2, 1 and 2. No,
I haven't yet. Need to.
Yeah, I was
Pretty
talking
much.
to V about it, and she was making fun of me and called me a no-life because I binge-watched all of the second season in a 24-hour period. She's like, Jesus Christ, get a life. And so, like, the week after that, she starts watching it, and she's like, oh, fuck, I can't stop. She's up at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning watching
And
it.
you're just like, get a
And I'm like, yeah, get a life, huh, V? She's like, whatever, it's so good. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's funny. I think I pretty much just watch like Last Man on Earth, Gotham, and Game of Thrones.
I've only watched part of season 1 of Gotham. It's not that I don't like it. I just really haven't had the time to get into it.
I think I wasn't super into it at first, and then I kind of fell in love with it. It's a good freaking show.
Yeah, I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, and I just wasn't like, it just didn't grab me and yank me in, kind of like season 2 with Daredevil did, because that shit just yanks you and doesn't let you go until you finish it, and you're like,
you're like, what happened?
Where's the Punisher series? I need the Punisher series.
What's your favorite series right now?
I don't know, honestly. I just finished watching The Killing. You seen that
The Killing?
show?
I don't think so.
I think it was on AMC or something, or A&E, something weird. And then it was only, they canceled it after 2 seasons, and then Netflix picked it up for 2 seasons. But it takes place in Seattle.
Huh.
And it's about, first 2 seasons are about a murder. The 3rd season's about a different murder, and the 4th season's about a different murder. And like they all link together, like the whole show links together. It's the same 2 officers, and it's just a really good show. It's a wicked. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it, people, because
cool.
it's good. But like then I watched on Amazon, I watched Bosch, which now I'm reading the book series too, which is about a detective in the LAPD, and that show is so fucking good. But I don't know, like I finished up a lot of series that I've been watching, and now I haven't really started a new one. But I think the show I've probably watched the most is probably Lost.
Yeah.
Because there's like 120 episodes, and I think I've probably watched it through 4 or 5 times.
Jeez.
Fully. Yeah.
I don't think I've watched a single episode of Lost.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's awkward.
That is awkward.
I've heard it's really good.
It is really good. Like, it gets weird and confusing at parts, but it's still just a really good show.
Nice.
Yeah. I really liked it. And some people probably like sitting there going, you like Lost? Yeah, go start a shotgun. I like Lost.
Who made Lost?
J.J.
The people who made
Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Abrams. Obviously, but there's it's like from the directors of Lost, and it was Once Upon a Time.
I don't know.
That show was okay. I don't remember if it had anything to do with Lost, but it had a very similar kind of style to it, where it was like bunch of time jumps and
some crazy shit.
Yeah, it was really good though. I like that show a lot. But so while I've been on vacation, I guess a lot of people have been posting about YouTube drama. Have you seen that at all?
No, I haven't. I saw you post about it earlier.
Yeah. But
I haven't really seen much of it because I haven't been super active on social media lately.
Yeah, so I guess there was always the WTFU, like where's the fair use bullshit, which I deal with on a daily basis. But then I guess another thing that's affecting more of the like much more popular YouTubers are kind of, they'll make videos based on a niche. Like if this type of video is popular, then they're more likely to make that type of video than another type of video if it's not popular, based on the analytics and stuff. And which I think that makes perfect sense. Yeah. But I guess the biggest issue that the big YouTubers are having is that it kills creativity. Yeah. And the reason it's like that is because of how like YouTube is set up. It's based on that watch time. It's based on clicks and views, and they think, I guess the idea behind it is that it shouldn't matter what kind of content they're making. If people like it, then that's what should matter. Not necessarily how popular it is.
You gotta think YouTube is almost its own sort of art form. Yeah. When you think about it, because you create videos and it's a form of entertainment. It's it's your art, it's your creativity, and if they're snuffing that out by going, oh, you can't do this, but we'll allow you to do that, it kind of it kind of gets you down, because you're like, I want to do this, but YouTube's not going to allow me to do this. And I know a lot of people have switched to different sites, and obviously it's not going to be the same. No. I mean, YouTube's YouTube. It's like Twitch. Twitch is Twitch. YouTube is YouTube. Like, they both have their ups and downs, but they also have their strengths and their weaknesses. Like, Josh is coming back to Twitch, people. Like, I hate to say it, but you're more likely to make it as a streamer on Twitch.
And I was pushing hard on the YouTube gaming.
And it's not to say that you can't make it on YouTube, but you are statistically more likely to make it
Yeah, and it's the same. It's just like I'm affected by it too. Like the accessibility is lost. Like I'm sure that I could make plenty of videos and do really, really well as a YouTuber, but if I want to stream, which they have that option, it's such a letdown.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and like that's not how it should be. It should be like I should be able to, if it's an option, I should be able to do whatever the hell I want. So I don't know. It's worrisome, but at the same time, some of the people that are complaining are super popular. Like Markiplier made a video of himself staring at a banana for 5 minutes, and it has 1.7 million views. So those people shouldn't necessarily be complaining.
Yeah, no.
Because they're always going to be successful no matter what. But the new people, it's just not accessible.
Dude, people would watch Markiplier live stream taking a shit.
Yeah,
I would.
Absolutely.
Just
and
it'd be because I can.
It'd be like hundreds and hundreds of comment like take a poop, take a shit, over and over again. It's just like I get it. It's the same with television. Like if something's really, really popular, then it's going to be more successful and it's going to get the funding. It's going to be able to move forward. If something's not successful, then it gets canceled. But like YouTube isn't television.
Yeah, no.
Like that's kind of the purpose of it all. And it's slowly becoming that. And like Firefly, for example, wasn't as popular as it could have been, certainly, but it was by far one of the most creative shows during that time. But it didn't matter because it wasn't popular enough.
Yeah, now it's huge. It's a cult phenomenon.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things like that.
So I don't know how YouTube goes out of that direction. I think if things were based on likes, it would probably be a lot better versus like length of interest. I don't know. It's a hard situation. I complain a lot about YouTube as far as what they could be doing right, but at the same time, like they're just doing so much.
Yeah,
it's got to be really hard to make changes, and it's got to be really hard to appease the masses, so to speak. But it's just kind of scary because it seems like if they are interested in appeasing somebody, it's like the people that are making money.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to just completely bag on them.
Yeah, oh,
really.
Absolutely.
'Cause, I mean, they, like you were saying to me earlier outside, the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could get your fair use, but then maybe they enact some bullshit where you have to pay to upload. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
SoundCloud, fuck you, SoundCloud, fuck you, SoundCloud.
I didn't know they did that. I didn't know SoundCloud
that's the reason,
did that.
because V asked me to put the podcast on SoundCloud.
What's the pricing on that?
It's like, I don't remember the exact number, but it's somewhere between $5 and $15 a month.
Jeez.
To upload an unlimited amount of data. Because this is what they wanted me to do. I could delete my old podcasts that were on it and then put the new ones on and keep going and going and going and doing that.
Oh, I
but
see.
that kind of, like I said earlier, grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, I could do that. But then what happens if somebody wants to listen to 1, 2, 3, 4 and all I have is 5 and 6 on there?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. I wouldn't. I shouldn't have to do that.
Podcasts without an archive would be weird. It'd be really weird.
Yeah, well, because you'd be like, I mean, unless they don't really. I mean, you don't have to listen to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It's not like they're
I know
all
that
linked.
when I listen to a new podcast and it's their newest one and I'm just like, oh, this is pretty cool, I immediately go to their old ones and I start listening to those too.
Exactly. So, like, if someone were to, this is episode 6, someone comes in, they've never seen any of them, you guys already know who Josh is, all you loyal listeners. But somebody comes in, they're like, I don't know who this kid is.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Yeah, episode 1. Episode 1, motherfuckers. That's where you find me and Josh.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird system. So have you thought of any other places to upload as far as you just thinking YouTube?
YouTube, and I think I told you the other day, iTunes. I want to put it on iTunes for free. It's not going to cost money, people, so don't freak out. But it'll be an easier, accessible platform because you'll be able to download it, put it on your Apple product, your iPad or your iPod, or
You can get iTunes on your computer too.
you can get it on your computer, and then you can drag and drop the file onto your phone and listen to it. So it'll make it a lot easier to listen to it on the go. Because I know when I listen to podcasts, I'm not just sitting in my room doing nothing listening to a podcast. I'm normally doing something. I'm on the go. It's on my phone. I have my headphones in. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot more exciting to me to be able to listen to something on the go.
Absolutely.
Like just driving to work, listen to a podcast. It's kind of like radio, only it doesn't suck ass.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
not the worst thing in the world.
No.
But I think going back, I think a lot of people have been asking me why I go back to Twitch, and I've kind of updated people on it. To some extent, one of the things that I said in my videos as far as going back to Twitch was if I was going to be successful at this, like if I was going to make actual money, which I don't require a lot as far as what I want to do in the future.
No, I just want enough to be able to live and keep doing
exactly.
this.
So
it's like I told you before, if I could make the same money I do now, I would be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to do something that I actually like doing, not
And for us, it's not much.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was going to do that, if I was going to be successful, the two things that I wanted to do that I was truly passionate about was being a YouTuber and being a successful streamer. And I said in the video, I just kind of said YouTube gaming does not allow me to do that. And I didn't really elaborate on it. I didn't want to get into too much detail, but...
no, because then that's how you get arguments. People want to argue dumb shit all the time.
Exactly.
People on the internet all of a sudden got big balls.
Yeah.
Argue everything.
But people have been asking that a lot, so I'll probably touch on that. I think I'll touch on that a little bit. Is kind of... there's a lot looking from the outside that people experience where it's like, well, his stream's working, he's having fun, so what's his issue? Like, why is he not using YouTube gaming? Why is he using Twitch instead when it looks from the outside exactly the same? The reality is, I think I've been doing this for about 3 months and I have about 30 streams under my belt. I would say about 5 of them have not been copywritten. I'm dead serious. So that's why. That's the biggest reason behind it is like, in order to become a successful streamer, I need to be monetizing it. And sure, when it's not copywritten, am I making much money from it? No, of course not, because I don't have a lot of views. I don't have a ton of viewership. I don't have a ton of subscribers. But we're gonna get to that point eventually.
Yeah.
And when we are getting to that point, that has the potential to lose like $100 here, $100 there. Like that's
it adds up.
A huge issue. And on top of that, the YouTube gaming only has 2 servers. And generally, if the ping on the primary server is really bad, the ping on the backup server is really bad too. So no matter what, even though I don't change anything, my internet's working perfectly, everything's been fine, there's always the continual potential of there being an issue with my streams. The stuff that I've dealt with on YouTube gaming, and that's not to say I haven't dealt with issues on Twitch, because I've definitely dealt with issues on Twitch, but they are like few and far between compared to the crap that I've encountered when it comes to YouTube gaming.
Yeah, it seems like you get trolled an awful lot more than I do being on YouTube gaming as opposed to Twitch. But then again, I hate to admit it, but YouTube is just a giant forum for trolls, dude. Have you ever read YouTube comments? It's horrendous. People just say the most ridiculous shit and the most horrendous shit. Those people just need to get their ass kicked by their parents because they're normally 12-year-old kids.
They really are. And
who've apparently had sex with everybody's mother. So that's always interesting.
A good way to look at that is if you go, like, you notice YouTube gaming is a very new thing. It's an extra thing for people that are used to just commenting and watching videos and commenting some more. Like, whereas Twitch, the people that go on there, this is what they're there for. They're there to enjoy streams and watch streams. Whereas it's like, oh, I can talk shit and comment live. Yeah. Instead of, like, I can make my same bigoted comment while the guy's playing instead of just after the fact during a recording.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it doesn't happen.
It
It's
happens.
just not as prevalent as it is on YouTube
No, it's
because, sometimes YouTube comment sections, and you'll see it, people disable it because they just don't want to see the shit. It just becomes a giant troll fest, and it's like if Josh posted I don't know, let's say something happened in Josh's life, and he posted to let everyone know. There's always going to be that one asshole that comes in and is like, "Oh, your mother's got cancer? Haha, she deserves it."
Yeah.
And people don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot of that shit doesn't necessarily happen on Twitch. I mean, it does.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's just not as common as it is on YouTube. Like, YouTube trolling comments is like a huge thing. Obviously, people get trolled on Twitch all the time. I've had people come in and just be annoying,
Yeah.
say weird shit. I'm just like, whatever. But now you can ban people at Twitch.
Yeah, that's
You can
nice.
ban people. That's nice.
That's really good.
I noticed that the other day when some dude came in and he was like, and I was just like, ban
Peace
user.
out.
Ban user.
I've been extremely fortunate to have just like really supportive people during most of my streams for the most part. But, but it's like, even as many great people there are, it's like, let's say I have 10 people watching, 3 of those people will be douchebags.
Yeah.
That's a daily thing. And
I'm one of them.
Oops. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Just makes no sense. That probably sounded really cool. That was my ring, folks. That was my ring.
Josh is diddling himself, guys.
If you like it, that was my cock ring.
Gotta stay had.
Hey, don't be hating. Gotta stay had.
Gotta stay had.
But so you went on YouTube gaming you went once.
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience?
It was fun. I mean, it was different. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just, I'm not gonna have the same support that I do on Twitch because I have a much larger following on Twitch.
Yeah, of course.
Not that people care, but
they will eventually.
They will.
Eventually.
Good things come to those people who work their ass off. Everyone, remember that.
Absolutely.
Puppy.
So I had about 78 followers on my Twitch and that was with Josh _Hatchett. So I was like, oh yeah, let's pause this. Oh. So I have hang on a sec. So I had about 78 followers on my Twitch when I started. I was there for about 2 months, developed a okay following, and that was Josh _Hatchett. And welcome
to Josh Hatchett's stream.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
God, dude,
it was so funny.
Drive me nuts.
Yeah, but I fixed it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. So it was WELECOME, and like I swear to God, Merczateer sent me a screenshot of my banner like 3 times, and I never even noticed it. Every time I looked at it, I was just like,
the
"What?"
Last one, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I got it the last time, and then I was just trolling him.
You're
I was
like,
just like, "Huh?
yeah?
What you mean? What's the matter? Looks great." But so I also owned Josh Hatchett as one word, and my YouTube is that same thing. So I thought that I was like, "Oh, well, I'd rather use that one." But I only had 2 followers on that, so I reached out to Twitch support. I reached out to Twitch support, and I was like, "So hey guys, can you I own both of these, but can you delete Josh Hatchett and just make my Josh _Hatchett Josh Hatchett?" And they were like, "No." Okay,
No.
but I own both. And they were like, "Unfortunately, we cannot change usernames. We can only manipulate the capitalization." I was like,
What?
"Okay."
How can you own a website and not be able to fucking fix your own shit?
Yeah, change the usernames. So, like,
What
I
if
can
a username
understand.
was inappropriate? Wouldn't they be like, change it? Kind of
Yeah.
like on... Ooh, excuse me.
I think if I
Like Xbox Live, dude. If you have an inappropriate username, people can report it.
absolutely, and I think if I didn't own it, it'd be one thing. But I owned them both. I gave them the username and passwords to both, and they still were just like, "No way." But
No way, Jose.
I was still pretty adamant about getting the Josh Hatchett name, so I deleted the old one, and now I'm probably sitting at like 8 followers. So I got a lot of catching up to do to get to Merc's level on Twitch.
which isn't much of a level at all, but
we'll see. We'll see who gets the 250 first. 250.
I'm gonna wreck you. I got this.
Maybe.
I got this.
No, you will. I think I'm sitting on like 8 followers compared to how it used to be.
I still gotta follow you. I'll do that
from
right now.
8 to 78, or 78 to 8.
Oh, Mr. Josh Hatchett. Oh yes.
Oh God.
Mr. George Hatchett.
This is creepy. Man, it's nice to be next to Merczateer. I haven't seen him in like years.
At least 6 years. At least.
It's been a long time. Yeah, you're following me, bro.
I am?
You're totally following me.
Oh, I am. All right.
Yeah.
I'm one of the 8 followers.
Oh boy. So that's first stream will be on the 27th. So wish me luck.
Yeah, guys. Wish him luck.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy.
So this wasn't really a planned podcast. We didn't really have many topics to talk about. I'm kind of just messing around with Merc's gun.
Yeah, this is how I die, people. For real, though.
Yeah.
This is...
You want to talk about guns on your podcast?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll butthurt some
You
people.
want to talk about how cool I look with this RA 2800 5C
It's an AR-15.
Adobe Photoshop.
Adobe Photoshop CS615.
I'm telling you guys, this gun is like thicker than my arm.
Which isn't saying much, because so is my pinky, but...
Oh, come on.
Oh, Merczateer.
Why?
Why, Merczateer? So, today, Josh and I did, what did we do? We did two sets of streams.
We did Mount Your
Three sets of streams.
Friends.
Yeah, we did Mount Your Friends, which
And
was
Sophie's Curse.
hilarious.
Sophie's Curse was awful.
Oh, God, so funny, people.
Oh
I
my
will be
God.
putting that up on my YouTube, and it'll also be on my Twitch for replays. But, Twitch only does it for a limited time, so I think it's only like a month or whatever.
Yeah, it's a month.
It's like a month. So it'll be up on my YouTube for life. And you guys will get to see some really funny shit.
It's pretty weird.
Josh screams like a girl and
Oh,
upsets
for
my dog.
Sophie's Curse? Yeah,
Upsets
dude, your
my
dog
puppy.
freaks out.
Yeah, well,
He's not
I would
used
freak
to
out
it.
too if I was sitting under the table and you were freaking out, kicking shit.
He didn't have to sit under the table.
Well, how else am I going to reach it?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think next podcast, I think next podcast will be based around Suicide Squad for Merczateer and I, as far as the next time I podcast with him.
Yeah, more
Because
than
I
likely.
am super excited to see that. I am. Dude, so in the trailer, when she's putting those clothes on, freaking love it. Love it. The Lucky You tattooed on her stomach. She is amazing.
Oh, boy.
She is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, that I guarantee you'll be on the podcast between now and August, but...
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might be here.
Oh, that's true.
I might be here.
Are you really dropping that on the podcast? Are they hearing this now?
Wait, what do you mean? You don't.
I might be here.
No. I mean, I might be living here.
That's what I'm saying. You're dropping this information now on the podcast to people?
Yeah.
All right. So Josh can elaborate more on that.
So, I live in Utah, as everybody knows.
He's
Not
a Utard.
I'm not very secretive about my. I mean, I don't give information about my exact location, obviously, but.
I'll give you guys his address later.
Oh my God. So, I lived in Utah in hopes to move to Washington, and it's been the worst year of my wife and I's life. So, we're going to try to come back to New Hampshire. So, when I say might, it's definitely a might, but it seems like a pretty damn good plan. So, basically, we're going to live with Booma's parents, and they basically have like another house in their house. So, that shouldn't be too bad. And then they want to try and lease another house for us to rent out, which has kind of been their dream anyway. They want to get into realty, and they want really good tenants, which we would totally be. So yeah, I think
Except maybe Josh. He's not really potty trained. He pisses on everything.
Oh yeah, but you can get that out with some Nature's Miracle.
You really can't though, because Josh peed on my floor earlier, and I've been trying to clean it up with baking soda and Nature's Miracle for hours. And
You gotta use
Zero luck.
You gotta use just nature's miracle. I promise it'll work.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna rub your face in it like a dog.
It was the dog. It wasn't me.
You really blaming my beautiful,
blaming-
young, sweet, innocent dog?
I'm blaming Arya.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah, I think that's a strong possibility. I don't know that I'd be getting anyone's hopes up because there's a good chance that the internet isn't going to be good enough to stream during the time that I'm living over there.
Yeah, that's the big point that he's got to drop. Is
Yeah, so
the possible inability for a short time of not being able to.
I think at most we'd be expecting like 2 months, but I might be able to convince my wife's parents to up the internet. Maybe the thing is, I don't know if it's possible with Fairpoint. I don't know if it's possible to get any better,
especially in this area because some of the packages aren't even. Yeah, Fairpoint, not exactly any better than what you're working with now.
So yeah, that part I don't want to address until I know for sure. Because I mean, I might be able to encode at 800 max bit rate of 800. Could be great.
Oh boy, I don't know what that's like with my 100 download.
I know, right? I'll just have to come to Merczateer's house every week. stream with Merczateer. We'll be like, we'll call it the Josh and Merczateer happy hour.
The Josh is a tier.
Joshateer.
Josh is a tier.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Again, I'd say it may all fall through, but I'd be really surprised if we didn't at least try. So we'll keep you guys all updated on Twitter and YouTube as per usual. But that's if we do something like that, it wouldn't be till like June. So there's plenty of months to have fun on Twitch.
Yeah.
And YouTube's.
Plenty of fun.
My big worry is like if I'm like watching a video or if I'm making a video just with my camera, the amount of time it's probably going to take to upload to YouTube is going to be horrendous.
Like I told you, just come over here. Sit in the driveway on a laptop.
Pretty much. I'm going to have to make it that night and then let it upload overnight. And then maybe. So, like World of Warcraft, I downloaded that on my wife's laptop. And that normally takes like 30 minutes at a maximum at my house. And it took 3 days. Took 3 days to download World of Warcraft. Oh, that's 10 gigs a day. So, yeah, I'm a little worried. I'd be lying if I wasn't a little worried. But we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't... Nope. No thanks.
Meanwhile, just anticipate Joshateer happy hour.
Yeah. We'll play some more Joshy's Curse.
Joshy's Curse. Seriously, man, I hate Sophie's Curse. Fuck that game times a billion.
It just doesn't make any sense.
If it made sense and was freaky and scary, it'd be great. But I don't know. There's just no direction in that game. And even if there was, it's just not clear why. You know? Like, why the fuck am I making all this stuff green? I get it. I get that there are errors, but like... I don't know.
But how can there really be an error when you're hand cranking fucking something?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's like 1900s fucking shitty ass technology.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if anyone will be able to relate. That's a pretty indie fucking game, so I don't know how many people have actually played it. But Merczateer and I played it.
And that'll be up on my YouTube.
YouTube.com/Merczateer.
/Merczateer is so fucking handsome.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Yeah, he is a good-looking guy, folks.
Sometimes he is.
Saw him in person finally after years and years, and he's just as sexy as ever.
Handsome.
About as young as he looked in high school.
Bearded.
Yeah, big beard.
Oh yeah.
Definitely like a shiny bald cap that you could. Actually, no, you're not bald.
I could be.
You could be. Yeah, you were bald at one point.
I wasn't bald. I shaved my head. There's a difference. When you're bald, you have no choice but to be bald.
You should just like cue ball it. ASAP.
Yeah, because I just love worshiping Hitler. Nazism.
Yeah. Let's get a symbol on your forehead.
Hail Josh.
Hail Josh.
Hail Josh. So I don't know. What do you want to do? Do this for 45 minutes? 45-minute podcast? What do you think?
45, yeah.
45, yeah, people. That means you get 5.5 more minutes with me and Josh.
Yeah, I think that's good. If I had... I think they're definitely longer and better when we've got like specific topics, but I like just shooting the breeze once in a while.
Yeah, well,
Sorry it had to be the second time here on Red 5 Podcast, but...
Here on Red 5 Podcast, we like to just do nothing but fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, if I do live here, we will get it set up to where we could record it with webcams and whatnot.
With cams of web.
Cams of web.
I thought you were supposed to bring your webcam anyway.
I was going to, but I decided
not that it
to.
matters. I ain't got enough USB ports.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Doesn't matter. You heard it
for
here
a
first.
podcast, I do, but that's
yeah.
Sorry.
I think for a podcast, yeah. But I think in the future, if I do move here, I'll try to convince Merczateer to
Boom it.
I have to convince Booma too of this, but I'll convince Merczateer to invest in an office with me.
Hell yeah, baby.
I think that would be.
Hell yeah.
That would
Logical.
be worlds above what other people that are doing this kind of stuff have, but it would just be expensive. It would be hard to figure out. But maybe someday I definitely want to be in a more professional environment, and I want Merczateer to join me. I think that would be fantastic.
For sex.
Oh yeah.
And anal.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
It puts the lotion on the skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Too good at that.
I have a
don't
lot of
like
practice
Wait,
keeping
why?
people in holes in my basement.
Jesus Christ, what do I have to look forward to?
Nothing that you haven't already experienced.
Great vacation. I'll just sit in a hole.
Well, get to putting the damn lotion on.
I don't want to put the lotion on.
It puts the lotion on the skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Oh, it's a creepy ass movie. I love it though.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
This is a good freaking movie.
It's a good fucking
You know,
movie.
there's actually a lot of movies like that, like old school movies that are just cult classics that everyone loves that I haven't fucking seen.
Like what?
I have not seen The Shining. Yeah,
I haven't seen it in a long time.
yeah, but you've seen it.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a
Um,
piece of shit like Josh.
I have not seen Pet Sematary. There's like 4 of them now.
Yeah. You don't need to.
Okay. There's some other stuff that I can't remember the names of, but yeah, there's lots and lots of Stephen King movies that I have not seen. I haven't read a single book from him.
Me either.
Oh well.
Not that it matters.
Nah, reading's for chumps.
Hey,
Just kidding.
I read the cereal box when I'm eating
I
it.
read comic books.
I read comic box and look at
Oh yeah,
pictures.
speaking of, I still need to see your collection of whatchamacallits. You said you had a bunch of books, like Star Wars books.
Oh, they're packed away.
Ah,
Like, packed away.
I think he's full of shit.
No, I think I'm not.
I know you think you're not.
I can go and get some.
No, it's okay.
I'll go get a whole box of them.
I'm just joshing.
I'm just joshing. Hey guys, it's the Red 5 Podcast. And today, we're gonna be playing Just Josh.
Yeah, if I do come back, it's gonna be a fun fucking time. I'm very excited. So everybody, pray for me. I'm not religious, but pray for us.
Pray for me.
Make sure we can get back.
I love you.
If anybody wants to donate to the Josh Moving Fund, I'm just kidding.
I'll give $1.
$1.
$1 make you horror. As
That'll-
Josh strokes my
that'll make
AR-15.
me- Holla, honey boo boo. Oh, it's creepy. No, I'm good. I'm good. I think we should have plenty of money because we're gonna be driving if we did do it. So
Yeah, and that's
it's not like it's gonna be a
expensive.
super expensive plane again. Like
Especially in a Honda
trip.
where you get 400 miles to the gallon, but
Pretty
you're also in a
much.
lawnmower
pretty much
with doors.
Yeah, I love it though. I love my Honda.
I love my Honda. Just so you guys know, I had to drive a Jeep today for Josh because he can't handle it.
Hey, come on,
Yeah, I just busted you on the podcast.
come on.
Couldn't
I
handle
tried.
it. Couldn't handle it.
I did my best. It's like driving a tank. I've driven a Honda for like 3 years, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. Not like everybody else in New Hampshire that just drives trucks all the time to go booning.
Let's go boning,
Let's
guys.
go booning.
Oh my god. God, guys, let's go banning in my truck. I mean, I have little balls, but I have a big truck. So
Yep, pretty much.
next up for it, you know.
Welcome to Merczateer's hometown.
This isn't my hometown, guys. Don't listen to Josh. He's a dildo. All right, guys. That makes 45 minutes. Just about on the dot. So,
Sweet.
we will probably wrap this thing up as we just talk nonsense anyway, and you're probably not even going to listen, but I love you. No matter what.
I love you guys, too. And I love Merczateer.
I love Merczateer.
He's a wonderful man.
Even when I scale him. You guys want to see Josh shit his pants?
Whatever, you didn't get scared.
YouTube.com/Merczateer.
You didn't get scared, though.
Yeah, okay. At least I can brag about that, though.
I can brag about being scared.
No, not really.
It's cool. It's what gets the views.
That's what gets the views.
That's what
guys.
frustrates me so much is my wife's like, you need to play more scary games. And I'm like, but I hate it. She's like, but they get way more views than everything else. I'm like,
Yeah,
God
because people just
damn
love
it.
laughing at you freak out.
God damn it. Oh, well. Whatever.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next podcast. Bye, guys. Bye, Merczateer.
Bye, Josh.